はい、コミテです。ロボコップ、ログシティ、続きやっていきましょう。なんか、顔が、よし、大丈夫かな。やっていきましょう。前回最後のところですね。ルイスさんが復帰したところ。
Oh, thank God you're safe.
We've missed you, officer. How are you feeling?
A little banged up, but I've certainly been worse.
That Wendell guy needs to pay for what he did.
And he will.
But when? How many more innocent people have to get shot before that happens?
OCP doesn't have our back. We know that Wendell's working for him.
You know what we should do?
Don't even say it!
We should go on strike.
Yeah!
Sergeant, how can we go out on the streets knowing that the people who hire us are working against us?
Don't forget about the robots.
We will discuss this further, but first, Murphy, it's time for your evaluation.
I'll be catching up on what's been going on, partner.
無事復活してくれて何より。前回のね、配信の後にロボコップ3見たんですけど、自分3見たことなかったですね。刀持ってる人いた。そして、メインキャラクターが、死亡者が、知らん。なんだろう、こう、画面に左上から右下に向けて、なんかノイズが入るのはなんだろう。もうそういう仕様かな。
Oh my God, Lewis is back. Hey, Steph, how's my hair?
Looks like an elephant took a dump on an ostrich egg.
So, you also noticed the symmetry of my face?
Whatever, shithead.
どういう会話だろうね。
RoboCop, please have a seat.
はーい。まあ、ここはスキップですね。スキップも何もないんだけどさ。ねえ、わかんない。初見でそれわかんないっていうものがいっぱいあった。
Where is Dr. Blanche? I am supposed to undergo an evaluation.
Oh, right. She called. Said that she wouldn't be able to make it today. Actually, she wanted you to call her. She seemed distressed.
Antonowski escapes from a high-security prison. Now the cops are thinking about going on strike. What happens if some dangerous criminal breaks out from the cells downstairs?
Pray that RoboCop is around.
まあね、ロボコップはとりあえず人寄りですからね。3あるから、とりあえず、HP 上げて、ねえ。ガンブリしたら確かに楽なんでしょうけど、まあね、低いステータスをある程度残しつつやるのも楽しみ方だと思う。てか、ロボコップだったら最初からステータスマックスだわっていう気がするのでね。ほんと。電話あったっけ？あったか。
Dr. Blanche.
早い。早い。
What seems to be the problem?
gone. All the data that I collected is missing from the precinct. If someone felt comfortable stealing my computer, they may come after me once they realize that most of my records are on paper. OCP has been adamant about me keeping all the records on my computer, but I don't trust technology and I don't trust OCP. I keep most of my records with me in my notebook. I don't know who to turn to, except you.
Where are you now?
Home.
You are not safe there. Meet me at the Star Motel.
Yes, I know the place. I'll meet you there. Thank you.
それ信用できる？その移動。
Sir, can you please calm down?
I'm a respectable citizen. I won't be treated like this.
Murphy, you busy?
はいはい
This。guy's really a handful. Do you mind taking over?
Hey, don't talk about me like I'm some kind of problem. The real problem is that one of you ignored my call.
Sir, none of our dispatchers would do such a thing as receive a call and not act upon it.
So maybe the next thing you're gonna tell me is that I wreck.
Plenty of people attempt insurance fraud.
How dare you? My family has been serving that neighborhood for generations. You should know that I have many offers to buy out the shop. But I would never sell out to OCP, unlike you lot. I need to speak eye to eye with the man who ignored my call this afternoon.
Just a moment, sir. Murphy, I think it's your new buddy who's been on dispatch duty today. Could you check this matter with...
おやおやいや、でも指令係、
Something's going down in the locker room. Let's check it out.
忙しいね。なんか書類ある。インタビュー依頼。うん。ロッカーでなんか起きてる。何
It was you sitting on your ass in dispatch when my cousin called the police. He got shot because no officer showed up.
It appears there's a technical problem. I reported it to OCP.
You see? He said it himself. That little snitch reports everything to OCP to undermine our efforts.
That's not right. I answer all...
Yes, it's not right, and you'll answer for that. Put him up.
I ain't gonna fight you. We're police officers.
No, you got that all wrong. You never were and never will be part of this team, because you're not a real cop. You may fool some of us, but I can smell a rat a mile away.
そこまで
Attacking
だ。
a fellow officer is a violation of the law. I will not allow it.
温度上で止めるか。
You're both OCP's puppets covering for each other. This is bullshit.
Come on, Steph. Let's just go.
Whatever, man.
Your stress level appears to be high. I recommend using a health pack.
I'm guessing you're not here just to check my vitals. Can I help?
There has been a complaint about police ignoring calls.
You mean other than this one? I had a feeling something was wrong with the switchboard. Can you meet me in the dispatch room? I want to show you what I mean.
この時代って交換機。
When OCP brought new equipment in, I mentioned to the technicians that I thought something was wrong with this switchboard, but they said not to fuss, as this stuff is top of the line. Maybe you could have a look at it?
技術レベルは高いからね。
Found something?
This cable looks out of place. I will see where it leads.
すごい、見てるだけでスキャンできるのすごい。
Police, what's the emergency?
Hello? I just called, and I believe someone hung up on...
Okay, just remain calm. Officers are on their way and we'll be with you shortly.
I haven't even finished my last sentence, and you...
Thank you for contacting the police. Stay safe.
どういうこと？録音につないでたってこと？
Any luck finding what's wrong with it?
The switchboard has been tampered with. Calls are being patched through to a concealed answering machine.
That's seriously messed up. But it's definitely not all the calls. I've been receiving a pretty decent share of them. But have a look at this. I marked the map with all the calls I've answered this week.
One entire district seems to be completely empty.
Yeah, and it's that rundown neighborhood. We need to find out what's going on over there.
An opportunity presented itself. There is a victim from there awaiting an apology.
Okay, let me take care of that. I'll tell you what I find once I'm done. I can't undo the injustice you suffered, but I want to make it right. I'd like to start by visiting your store. Maybe I could take your statement there so I don't keep you here any longer.
Finally, someone who's hearing me out. I want to see you by the end of the day. Otherwise, this matter goes straight to Mayor Kuzak.
Once I finish my dispatch duty, I'll come right over.
Good. Good. I can take my leave now.
It's the perfect opportunity to check out the area and learn what the locals know, don't you think?
I agree.
If you're not busy with your other duties, maybe you could join me there?
やばいね。ちゃんとしようとしてる。他に支援するだから、これ多分実際に言ってだよね。いやー、やばいでしょ。こんな機能つけて。誰だか知らないけどさ。何この空気。
Murphy, you're here. Let's start with what you found out at that prison.
I will show you somewhere private.
I think I've got the place.
The new OCP project is what will make this possible for you. But I wouldn't want to leave you empty-handed, so let me at least give you this. The project's called Afterlife.
Afterlife. So someone in OCP is working with Wendell on another big project?
If not Becker, then who?
Sorry to disappoint you all, you ungrateful fucks. You didn't think I'd find you here, did you? Since I'm already here, entertain me. If I'm no longer your suspect, then who is?
I mean, we're all thinking it, so I might as well say it. What if it's the old man?
Ha! You've got some balls to even mention something like that. Nevertheless, good luck. Even if it's true, he's untouchable. Unlike you, I've got some work to do. Final preparations before the expo. So wish me luck.
Good luck.
Becker's right. We can't just go on accusing people without proof. What else is there?
Seems that Wendell found himself another gang to work for him.
What do we know about them?
Guns for hire. He's paying a lot for their services. They're supposed to be very computer savvy, real high-tech shit.
Dr. Blanche mentioned her computer was hacked.
Then I think we found ourselves a new lead.
Murphy, I want you to pursue this.
I will pay Dr. Blanche a visit.
All right, everyone dismissed.
Can't wait to go back out there, partner.
You're not going anywhere.
But, Sarge!
I need you here. That's the end of the discussion.
しょうがない。胸打たれて復帰直後だからね。それは止めるでしょ。事務的な作業もいっぱいあるでしょうし。自分もフロッピーディスクとかなら見たことありますけど、このサイズはね、何インチだっけ ?8 インチだっけ のディスクはね、見たことないんですよね。Casey Wong.
Water supply in his state after it was examined that the likelihood of death after drinking it dropped to a safe 6%. The water was shut off in the first
致死率 6% ってなんだ国立公園に工場作ってんじゃないよ。
Murphy, Mayor Cusack wants to talk to you. He's waiting in Reed's office.
宇宙にキューザック師匠はね、市民派の頑張り屋さんだから。普通に。いろいろやってる
I did, Frankenstein. I hate to sound like a broken record, but the election is days away. The future of this city is at risk. That's why I wanted to be blunt with you. I want your support. Just tell me what you want me to do and I'll do it. Is it money? Do you want me to pay you?
I will remind you, Mr. Mayor, that bribing voters is illegal.
But if that's what it takes, you know as well as I that we can't have OCP rule this city. I may have overheard that there are some serious accusations pointed at the old man himself. What more do you need to know to support me?
I will think about it.
Sure. Take your time, but not too much time. The election is in 2 days.
ちゃんと会って話したから支持してるってやつがね。
We're killing ourselves to put those bastards behind bars, and the next thing you know, they're back on the streets. Why even bother?
Don't get yourself down. Nothing really changes. We're still going to be chasing after the bad guys.
Now that Becker has his robots, do you really think so? You better stop being so naive and join the strike.
そんな話を。黒塗りの書類に何を書いてるんですか？うん。行くか。じゃあこっちも見ておきましょう。お？珍しい。珍しい。珍しいって思ったけど別に特にこれといって何かあるわけじゃなかった。ちょっと久しぶりだからね。ちょっと別のゲームやっちゃったからね。ちょっとね、ゾンビのゲームをやってしまったから、ちょっと別のね、エイム感度変わっちゃったからね。それリロード必要ないんでしたね。なんか残弾数がすごいことになってる。そうか。スキルも使えるの？スローモーションだよ。うん。スプラッターの効果はいるのかな入れるべきなのかな。マイナス 20%。マイナス 20%。武器の、もう一個欲しいよね。左。下左があれば最高だけど。下左。これと入れ替えれば、これをこうして、違う。これ違う。 14% ぶち込んで、10% 下がる代わりに、いや、20% 下がってるわ。拡散率ってどうなんだろうね。待って。ショットガンじゃん。ひどかった。まあ、いいでしょう。拡散率。なんか散り方が何とも言えない感じでしたけど。今日は誰かいるかな？誰もいないね。お仕事行くか。なんでみんな黒塗りの書類を置いてるの？見てるだけ？なんか、参加のやつが表示されっぱだ。このゲームは一人プレイです。参加できない。今気づいた。おう、読み込み。なんかちょっとアップデーでバグとかが大丈夫になったよみたいなのが。
Murphy, are you on your way to see Dr. Blanche?
Yes. Let us hope I will not be slowed down by another cheering crowd.
So, the preparations for the election are in full swing, huh?
Fortunately, I am just by the hotel.
Good. Keep me posted.
次こっちです。目標からじゃないと触れない。市民への奉仕、警察業務。警察業務はやってればやってれば入るだろうけど。どういうこと？
Murphy, good to see you. Multiple armed suspects have taken over the store. We gotta be careful. They got the owner inside.
I am going in.
You need backup.
慎重に。
Remember your field training, Officer Washington.
I won't let you down.
You guys go ahead. I'll secure the perimeter.
ステフさん、全く普通に。
Oh, it's the mayor's poster. Maybe he actually knows him.
お店だったんだね。ダイナミックを邪魔します。違う、気破らない。
get him!
嘘でしょ。
You really know your stuff.
Let's get him!
嘘でしょ。ちょっと待ってね。拡散率。マジ拡散率。ああ、ここあれですね。あれが来ますね。こういう時は、スキル発動。体突入する。よくこんな治安でお店やってられるね。よくお店できるね。お邪魔しまーす。ダーン。
Oh God! What will my father say? And the fish? Oh, the fish are gonna go dead.
Oh, quit your whining, Pops. It's not like anyone can smell the difference.
ねえ、そこから見るのずるくない？いや、会話だ。
Open the door and come out with your hands up.
Shit, that's RoboCop.
これだけで分かっちゃう。
You and your friends got it all wrong. You're not supposed to be here, pal. OCP doesn't butt into this hood's business. And you're police on OCP's money. So you better scram if you don't want trouble.
必要なのはお前の
What I
投稿だ。
want is not important. What I need is your surrender.
Well, how about batteries, huh? I'm sure you need those to stick them up your ass to keep that freak show running. I've got a hostage here, and I'll blow his fucking brains out if you try anything stupid.
Break the door. He's reloading.
Who's that?
これがロボコップ。
There ain't an ounce of respect in those perps. There's nothing sacred to OCP. But I was wrong about you. You definitely more human than any of them OCP hyenas.
That was intense.
Good job, Officer Washington.
Thank you, Robo.
なんか、すごいあっさりだった。死体が。まあ、あの距離なら銃使うまでもないですけどね。パンチの射程距離ないですからね。海外の魚屋さんわかんないけど、魚屋とこんな感じなの。魚屋さん、どうなんだろうね。仕事が早い。ね、そう、周辺のって言ってたけど。
That sounded like a proper gunfight. So how come you're still in one piece?
I had a partner who had my back.
Keep it up and I might just change my mind about you. I'll wrap this up, Robo. You can head back to the precinct.
はーい。まあ、本来の業務に戻るだけですけどね。ただ、話す前に、またやらなきゃいけないことがあるから、探すと。メイン進めないで帰れるのかな、そういえば。帰れないよね、多分。だよね。 封鎖されてるよ。そりゃそうだ。トーチヘッドのとこの人かな？下に入れないか。駐車違反とかではない。ではない。うん。もういろいろね、マジでうろうろしないといけないからね、このゲーム。
What a surprise. Not everyone in the city would return a wallet.
I'd be letting my father down if I didn't, sir.
Your father must be proud of you.
なんて名前だった今。何事？ただ談笑してるだけっぽい。
I know what we can do to make tonight more exciting.
Grandma, you know what the doctor said about alcohol.
I've got a better idea. We can bet on who will win the election.
今日やることなのそれ。選挙2日後じゃない。何この。何なんかイベントてかもう今日選挙か。今日選挙か。
I don't give a shit about elections, but they give free food for handing out flyers.
選挙だね、普通に。うん。赤と青でね。
117, 118. Huh? Have I counted 118 yet? Oh, man. I need to count how many people we must pay to clap, and because of you, I have to start over.
ごめんね。
The most important thing is to find balance. Harmony. Sure, you can work your ass off every day, but...
You want to sit on your ass while you're on the job? Fine. But for God's sake, just shut up.
ごもっともね。声の密度がおかしいぞ。なんだ？全く喋らない人たちもいるのに、あの人たちだけすごい。さっき聞いた会話。すごいなんか、声の密度がおかしい。はしご。なんだろう、はしごでなんか上あるかな？一応上か。ないねー。何もない。ドラッグストア。ぐるっと回ってきた。でもまだまだだ。まだまだマップは全然回ってないぞ。会話してるんじゃないんだ。めっちゃ身振り手振りしてるけど、会話してないんだ。会話してないんだ。すごいシュールだよ。 すごい読み込んだぞ。なんだ？なんかもうお祭りだね。まあ、一大イベントなんでしょうね。どっちが勝つか。
They'll figure it out, I'm telling you. Connect the parts, plug in the wires, then get the money and run. Everything will be fine.
おっと、今会話聞いてしまったぞ。
It's the last time I lie about knowing how to do the job.
で、今の会話どういうことかな？どういうことかな？マグナボルトはマグナボルトだけでお店っていうかやってんのかな。上か。何もなさそう。とりあえず一個事件も片付けてるしね。広いよ。サブが広いよ。反対側も見てないしね。もう話だけ進めようか。とりあえず。ない。何もない。トイレも開かない。ぐるっと行くか。とりあえず。一周は回ろう。もう、みんな、選挙の方に行ってるから、路地裏誰もいないじゃん。すごいね、逆に。他の人もいないじゃん。あれ何？お前。
Hey, Robo, could you help us? We're in quite a pickle. We have here a dead campaign manager from Mills's office.
This case is urgent, but we can't get inside the vehicle to examine the corpse.
For some reason, the car is electrified. Now that everyone's on strike, there's no one to take care of it, and I don't want to end up like a well-done steak.
I am glad to be of help.
And if you can look around for clues afterward, you know, you never can tell with the electricity.
Bulbs are burnt out. Something must have caused a short circuit. I assume a failure of the Magnavolt system. I will look into it.
And if it wasn't for that...
The current flowing through the body of the car is 2,000 amps. Magnavolt is deactivated. It is now safe to investigate the car.
Great. But if you could take a look inside, just in case.
Gladly. The victim was strangled. The rope was tied with a sailor's knot.
Not everyone can tie something like that.
The deceased is holding the phone. The last number dialed is described as the office.
Was he calling his own office during the murder? Certainly worth checking.
There is an earring on the front seat.
Could be helpful if we find out.
The phone, the earring, and a sailor's knot. That's something to go on.
And the place itself is interesting. Less than 100 yards from the victim's office. I wonder why he stopped here.
I will go to the office to see if the victim left a message.
It's near the cinema on the 3rd floor. We need to finish here before we can join you.
Why did you not join the strike?
I owe Reed a favor.
And you're too close to retirement to risk it.
But there's nothing keeping you here, Officer O'Neill, apart from making my life less bearable.
Someone's gotta watch your clumsy ass.
Why would OCP get involved in this case?
Not following politics, huh? The guy was Mills' campaign manager. OCP will do anything to get Mills elected.
Yeah, if everyone hadn't been on strike, they would have brought the whole station down here.
Were there any witnesses?
There's that homeless guy across the street. He warned us about the current. He probably tried to steal something from the car. But it's hard to get anything out of him. His hand is fried, but he says he doesn't want an ambulance. Says he can't afford it.
I will let you know if I find anything in that office.
We'll meet you there, and maybe we'll grab a burger on the way.
Not on my watch.
Hey, I thought we were partners.
この人が、宇宙人の人が。
Like I told those cops, no ambulance. Just leave me be.
You tried to rob a corpse.
Now I am truly offended. Without me, these cops would have turned to ash. I should get a medal for it or something.
Do you want the court to look into this matter, or will you tell me what you know?
Okay, anything you want.
What do you know about that car?
I know the guy who owns it. I mean, I knew him. He always stopped here to pick up this blonde gal. Real peach, I'm telling you. High class.
Describe the woman.
She likes jewelry, but she's not covered with it like a Christmas tree. She knows how to wear it. That much I can say.
そっか。まあ、容疑者ですもんね。あれ？ここにも客がいるなんて珍しい。マグナボルト。すいません。どこ？魚屋じゃないね。映画館か。めっちゃ文字細かい。3階って言ってたっけ？事務所。あ、中超綺麗。びっくりしちゃった。まあでも中にいるやつがちゃんとしてるとは言ってない。
The long-awaited execution of the war criminal Ernesto de la Diego ended in failure when his military supporters, Red Rat, staged a bloody protest. Ernesto was acquitted to prevent further bloodshed.
Come on, please. Damn lock.
I help you, officer?
I want to speak with someone from Simon Page's office.
Then you're in the right place. Agatha Crane, Simon's assistant. But I'm afraid we have to wait for Mr. Page if we want to go in.
Why?
A keycard issue. I have to recode them every week because Mr. Page has a thing about security. But sometimes newly encoded cards don't work. I call them unpredictable little things. They can ruin even the best schedule.
Mr. Page was murdered last night.
What? Oh. Oh gosh.
そっちか。
That makes my schedule
そっか。
irrelevant.
Were you or anyone else in the office yesterday after Mr. Page left?
No. Mr. Page always stays late, and just the two of us work here.
Allow me to check the phones. Mr. Page called the office during his murder.
Of course. But first we need to get inside. Maybe you could help with the door.
パワーでいいんですか？突入するって出すね。
Follow me.
All calls go through my phone. It's on the desk on the right.
うん。シャワーかと思ったらトイレだけか。待ってね。それ以外を確認しよう。おっと。偽造 ID カードが出る。まあ、ここら辺は普通に喋るやつだね。
Organ selling and other ideas for making money?
The books were bought for show. Visitors don't look too closely, and making an impression is all that matters. Mr. Page's words.
Did Mr. Page like to sail?
It was one of his hobbies. I don't know who he sailed with, though. He kept me out of his private life.
Hmm. 何も表示が出ないのにスキャン始めるのやめて。
Mr. Page's private schedule. Some of his meetings were so secret that he arranged them for himself. I didn't even know about them. Receipts for gifts that Mr. Page gave during business meetings. Mr. Page's computer. I don't have access to it. Did you find any leads? You know, perhaps you should check out Mayor Kuzak's team, as the death of Mr. Page plays into their hands.
According to his schedule, Mr. Page often met with a person marked as G. In fact, they met yesterday.
Oh God. Could he be the murderer?
Do you know who that might be?
As I said, Mr. Page had a thing about secrecy. I wasn't allowed to view his private schedule, so I don't know all the people listed there.
What about his receipts? There was one for earrings. Who were they for?
For Gloria. Oh God. G.
Gloria who?
Gloria Lindbergh, from Kuzak's campaign office. Mr. Page wanted her to change sides.
Do you know where she lives?
It's just a short walk from here. An apartment opposite the basketball court. I don't know the exact address.
すぐ近くですね。てか電話聞いてないんですけど。やばい、留守電の話を飛ばした。
We have a suspect. I am on my way to question her. In the office, there is an assistant of the deceased.
I'll keep an eye on this place till you get back. Birds will be here in a minute. He just went to get us a couple burgers.
留守電の話飛ばしちゃった。留守電の話できたのに。じゃあ、あとよろしく。 割と静かだね。割と。そしてお仕事これ終わるかな。サイドやってるだけで相当時間かかるからね。むしろサイドがメインと言っても過言ではない気がする。開けろ。デトロイト市警だ。
Are you Gloria Lindbergh from Mayor Cusack's office?
So OCP is using less and less subtle methods to intimidate us. What do you want?
I am here to ask questions about Simon Page.
He's my political opponent. I have nothing more to say about him.
Mr. Page was murdered last night.
Oh, too bad for him. I kind of liked him. So why are you here?
We have reason to believe that you are involved.
On what basis?
A witness testified that you met with Mr. Page shortly before he died.
I was supposed to, for business. But Simon called my office and canceled the meeting.
The investigation demands that I search your apartment.
If OCP wants to frame me, you probably won't back off anyway, so come on in.
少なくともこのロボコップは浮世絵。
There was a man hiding under that shiny armor.
そのまま読ませること。言い切るね。
I have a prescription for them. I can't fall asleep when I'm alone in bed.
Is this a gift from Mr. Page?
He gave them to me when we met. He was probably trying to buy his way into my favor. I lost the second one. I have a second glass if you want to loosen up.
なんか、個人宅個人宅
I lead a busy social life. It's not a crime. Is it, officer? Do you like it, officer? Such strong hands can probably tie strong knots.
あらあらあらあらあら。いや、すごいな。趣味の世界が広がっておりますね。セーリング？
I have various hobbies. Sailing is one of the more innocent ones.
ああ、はいはい。
So,
犯人か。
am I under arrest? Maybe you want to cuff me?
Being restrained is exciting only for those who are truly free. According to Mr. Page's schedule, you met often, too often for business meetings.
That doesn't make me a murderer. Simon contacted me a month ago. He wanted me to join Mills's campaign office. We slept together a couple of times, and there was something electrifying about it. Secrecy, his connections with OCP, the consequences if we were found out. And we were. His assistant figured it out. She must have reported us, and OCP killed him. They were afraid he might give me Mills's campaign details.
You claimed that Agatha Crane knew about your affair.
Not only knew, but she blackmailed Simon. She's ambitious. She wanted to get a promotion out of it, but Simon fired her.
When was Agatha fired?
Maybe a week ago? You should talk to her, not me.
I intend to do that. Please stay at our disposal.
Missing you already.
随分と癖の強いお家で。
Officer Neal, come in. Is the victim's assistant still with you?
O'Neill here. We have a problem. Locating her.
どういうことよ。
I assure you she didn't leave the office. You'll see what I mean when you get here.
On my way. Keep Ms. Crane there and be careful. She is our prime suspect.
Understood.
でも今突入するがあったから、突入する選択肢もありなんですね。ちょっと気になるな。でも1週間前に解雇されたって言われてるから、ちょっと話がおかしいことになってますね。あまり暴力的じゃないロボコップで行きたいんですけど。完全に悪党と判断できるならね、問答無用のフルパワーで、ちぎっては投げて、蹴散らしていきたいんですけど。路中いない？これ。引っかかるやついない？どれが路中かもうわからんわ。どれも路中じゃないんか。ぐっすりです。
Where is Agatha?
A very good question.
When you left, I came inside to take her statement, but there was no one here. Kirk showed up soon after.
We've been looking for the lady ever since, but she's vanished into thin air. She couldn't have left the office without us seeing her, though.
ちょっと待ってくれ。
We must find
巡
her.
査の。
New evidence suggests that she is the murderer.
Once again, let's just check every corner. She couldn't just disappear.
How do we know that the missing lady is the one who did this?
She had a motive. She threatened to reveal Page's affair to get a promotion. He fired her instead.
Well. メッセージが見えないんですけど。
Secret button hidden in the desk. This is getting more interesting.
気づかなかった。
As long as it's not red, I think we can push it.
The case of the mysterious disappearance solved. Now all we have to do is open that door.
It looks like she used a computer. Maybe we can find something there.
A message here says there is a panic room in this office. There is also an access code.
Panic room, Magnavolt. This Page guy didn't like to let anyone in.
At least the hide-and-seek game is over. Open sesame.
Open sesame.
Just delete already.
Hi.
Crane, you are under arrest for the murder of Simon Page.
I was just removing an obstacle.
You have the right to remain silent.
I had the right to do it. He didn't even realize that by blackmailing him, I proved that I'll do anything for the job. What else would you want from a political strategist?
You have the right to an attorney.
This is my attorney. I wasn't born to end up in jail. I was born for great things, and only I decide my fate.
息の根を止めるやつだ。どうしようかな。多分どっちもいけるんでしょうね、これ。選択肢いけるから。
If you do not talk about it yourself, no one will understand your effort.
There's a lot to tell. Everyone should know how much it took for me to get to where I am. I have to overcome obstacles. Your sole goal is to move forward too, so you understand.
Okay, lady, show's over. You're coming with us. I hope they throw away the key. Because of your cold-blooded murder, I'll have to reheat my burgers.
プリントキーはなんでこんなとこに。いや、まあ、あってもおかしくないんか。おかしい。ちょっと待って。やだ。来た、T 字回路だ。T 字回路って書いてた。上 T 字。違う。上は違う。 あー、上か。上か。拡散率が下がってるから散るんだよな。上っていいし。まあまあまあ。まあいいか。スプラッターも起動して、スプラッターがね、どうなるのかよくわかんない。手足が吹っ飛ぶようになるだけなのかな。なんで偽札とか、もうミルズさんアウトじゃん。留守電も何も聞かなかったね。もう10時回ってるよ。上ある。あ、ここで終わりだ。待ってね。まだ事件終わってないの？いや、出て終わりか。終わりだよね。うん。再度終わらすのに1時間。違反行為3つしかない。よかった。よかったじゃねえんよ。違反行為どこよ。路中か？なんかお色漏れしてる。
Your arguments against voting are baseless. As residents of this city, you have an obligation.
Get lost, kiddo. I don't want them to unsuspend my sentence for beating up a snot like you.
葛藤してる。ほら、ヤンキップだ、ほら。
I don't get why RoboCop supports Kuzak. I hear he's gonna turn Robo off when he wins.
そうね。そうなんよ。そうなんだよね。ロボコップを払い箱にするって言ってるんだよね。キューザックさん。矛盾するんよね。あと違反者はどこだ？あと2人違反者がいるはずだが。違反者はどこだ？違反者はどこだっていうセリフの時点でもやべえ人なんですけど。もう扉すら開かない。警察業務はあと2個。路上飲酒だ。公共の場での飲酒は違法だ。
I'm not drinking. I'm drunk already. And I am home.
2回目はないぞ。
Open bottle of liquor by your side. I have to issue a ticket.
Sure. Send the ticket to the third park bench at the promenade.
ロボコップオコです。あの人2回目でしょ。確か。バイカーの人たちだ。すごい低いね。スレスレじゃん、これ。段差あったらお腹ついちゃうやつだ。あと一件どこだ？やってる？やってないか。入れ墨屋さん。タトゥーショップ。やってなかった。あとどこだ？ あと1件お仕事があるはずだけど。これを探すのが一番かかってる気がするよね、いつもね。で、ここのアイテムは取ってるでしょ？ないもんね。開かない。どこだ？あった、路中だ。アウトー。よし。オッケー。職員。待って。建設現場はきっとあと1個あるよ、どっかに。あるよね。待ってね。あるよね。どっか落ちてるよね。まあ、きっと、メインのストーリー中にあるよ。きっと。そうに違いない。きっとそうなんだ。そうだと信じてる。6ドル。ビデオレンタル6ドル。猫。
Any other cat would be in seventh heaven. Maybe you're more like me, and you get a headache just thinking about politics. You're way too early. The bachelorette party starts at 8.
I am here to meet with Olivia Blanche. What room is she in?
This is a by-the-hour hotel. People don't usually give names.
Dr. Blanche is in her 50s, bright long hair, possibly tied into a ponytail.
I gotcha. It's that classy lady. She's staying in room 405.
Thank you, citizen.
So, you aren't the real RoboCop? Listen, if your mature lady won't be able to satisfy you, I'm sure I'll find someone younger that would be happy to help.
まあ、そういうお店も兼ねてるって感じかな。斡旋してるって言った方がいいのかな。なんか食品ありそうだな。食品ありそうな気しません？これ。なんてピアノ置いてあるんだ。なんだろう、この部屋の配置を見るとゴーストバスターズの映画を思い出すような。開いてる。悪い。ダメだって。それはダメだって、ほんと。ダメージボーナスはぶっちゃけここでどうにかなるから、ステータスというか、ね、チップの、そうだ、新しい基盤拾ったよね。これ何？フロート、スプラッター。とりあえずやってみるか。拡散率。拡散率って実際どうなんだろうね。相変わらず上右に行くのはないんだね。 そっか、30% マイナス。30% マイナスすごいね。それでギリギリか。てか、フロート入れる必要ないのか。これフロート外れですね。フロートのスキル自体が外れっぽい。ここで上下で入れれば問題ないんだね。そんな上下持っとらんわって思ったけど持ってたわ。あれ上下だけ。上下左。オートリーダー入れるなら、そもそもリロードがいらないんだもんね。ってことだね。拡散率とか無視だもんね。リロード速度いらない。拡散率も、一発集中が入るからいらない。から、あと、リロードもしなくていいし、そうだね。じゃあ、あげるのは、これあげれば OK かな。マガジン容量もぶっちゃけいらない。オートフィーダーでリロード必要ない。確か、フロートは入るのか、結局。上下がない。上下左があれば最高だったんですけど、上下左はない。ないね。でも上下右があるから、それを使えばいいのかな。こうで、結局 30% マイナスは入れなきゃいけない。これを入れれば、OK。フルオート。オートフィーダーで段数無限。完璧。ちゃんとノックしてる。
It's you. Thank you for coming over.
てか、50代だったの。
Do you really think I'm in danger?
Not as long as I am here.
かっこいい。私がここにいる限りは大丈夫。
Someone stole my work computer from the precinct. But the only thing of value are my research notes. Your evaluation especially.
Does anyone else know about your research?
OCP requested confidentiality, so they're the only ones who know about it. You don't think the old man has anything to do with it, do you?
Did you notice anyone suspicious at the crime scene?
No. But after a recent hacking attempt, Engineer Morgan fitted my work computer with a tracking device. You could download its last coordinates from my private computer. It's right there on the desk. Maybe this will help you find the culprit.
I will find them, and they will pay.
Actually, even if those thieves were after my research, they'd be disappointed. I keep most of my notes on paper, including my conclusion. I know the whole process wasn't easy for either of us, but I'm sure you felt there was progress. How do you feel about doing the final session now?
非常に助かる。
I promised to adhere to our working relationship.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. You agreed to a non-compulsory evaluation. Does that mean you felt our sessions are helpful?
I promised to stick to it.
A lot has changed since we started. Do you remember how you perceived yourself back then?
いや、ここは譲ら
I
ない
was
です。
struggling to comprehend my own existence.
That is correct. But since then, did you have a change of heart? How do you consider yourself now?
I do not know what I am.
I can understand why you still find this confusing. Through our time together, I've learned a lot about you.
And one thing I know for sure is that you're not some kind of soulless OCP robot.
Why do you think so?
Could a machine create a real bond of friendship such as you and Officer Lewis have? Do you think a machine would bother to help a drug addict believe that there is a place for him in our society? Do you think a machine could teach a newly appointed officer what it means to be a real policeman? Or bring comfort to a suffering old man?
なんでその話知ってるんですか?
We should make a clear distinction. These so-called glitches are your memories. It seems to me that they manifest themselves in unusual ways because they are trying to get through a mechanical barrier. But as memories in the past make up everyone's personality, those memories make you who you are as well. This is what makes you different from a machine. You should not fear them, but embrace them.
But there is also the other kind.
And that worries me. But the malfunctions you're referring to seem to be strictly technological. I'm afraid someone is using your mechanical side to mess with your psyche. They would be more successful if it wasn't for your human side. And no wonder. It's probably your strong will that allowed you to bear the extraordinary burdens. And it's also what's been protecting you from totally malfunctioning. I don't know a single person who could endure that. So if this evaluation was to determine whether you're human or not, my answer is you're not just a human, but an exceptional one, Alex Murphy. Don't you ever forget that, unless you want to have me on your case again.
I will try. Thank you, Doctor.
Use my computer to download the coordinates of the tracking device. It's right there on the desk.
すっと話が戻りましたね。さすが、鬼じゃ。
I have the coordinates.
Hello, Dr. Blanche. I got a special delivery for you.
But I haven't ordered anything.
I only need your signature. Can you please open the door?
Oh!
入れると思うなよ。覚悟はいいかな?
Is she okay? Yes, but she will need an escort.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
覚悟はいいかな? フルオートの。君たちの弱点が足だっていうことはよくわかっているよ。びっくりする威力が出る。
I will figure that out.
Oh, 敵湧いてきた。
Follow me.
Can we rest for a moment?
No, we should not stop.
It's a dead end. We need to look for another way.
I will make a way.
I don't know how you're thinking of making a way, but you better hurry. This room is getting awfully hot.
お邪魔します。普通にそういえばそういうの使ってたね、みんなね。お邪魔します。ここもだ。
That's good. Concentrate on the positive, Olivia.
ガーン。なんだって？アラブルコンバットショットガン。あ、ここ、はいはいはい。ID があった場所だね。まだ生きてる。ダメか。もっと下？先にいる。
Oh my god, it's you! I'm so glad to see you. The sprinklers aren't working. フロート命中精度アップ。もろもろ。乗せに乗せて打たせてもらいます。いやー、いいですね。ぶつかった音か。悪党では。
I will make a way.
その程度でどうにかできると思うなよ。
Follow me.
回してしまうね。
We've made it. Oh, thank God. But what should we do now?
My partner is going to take you to someplace safe. I will find the guilty party using your computer's coordinates.
傭兵部隊が3に出てくる特殊部隊がいるんですけど。
I'm finally starting to understand. The shooting, the blood, seeing it firsthand, it puts everything into perspective. What I think I'm trying to say is, thank you.
My duty, madam.
なんで奥さん？
I will follow the signal to track the doctor's computer. You will keep her safe.
Safe from what exactly? Who were those guys?
Mercenaries on Wendell's payroll.
The same ones that paid me a visit at the hospital? Wendell should be grateful. You keep reducing his overhead.
I'm expecting a huge payoff.
I hear that.
ここでチュートリアルが追加されるの？まさか、ここで追加が来ると思うわ。まあ、この感じの増え方だと普通にマップ上の体格こっち側っぽい感じしますね。橋の下かな。
I am following the signal from the doctor's computer.
That's handy. You're gonna keep me posted if you find anything, won't you?
Affirmative. Murphy, out.
I hate when you do that. Loose out.
通り越した。そんな遠くないのかな。 下がったってことは、こっちが、うん。こっちか。はい、結局体格ですね。
Need some rubble?
No, but it might be covering something that I am looking for.
It will be like searching for a needle in a haystack unless you have some kind of X-ray vision. Any joy?
I need to see what is underneath.
4.2 トン。
Then you'll have to wait. There'll be a truck to move it in an hour or two. It's not like you can move the whole thing anyway. You're not a finicking train, are you?
I am much more than that.
よいしょー。いやいやいやいや。
Shit! You're like a freaking bulldozer. Is that what you were looking for? A manhole cover?
I need to get underground.
Well, not through there, you ain't. If the sewers are what you're after, then you should use the entrance behind the mark. Just under the overpass.
Thank you, citizen.
なんかいけそうですねっていう話をしてたところでしたね。あ、そっちか。ちょっと違った。
Another respectable citizen on their way to the sewers. Is there a party going on down there? Some of them ain't come back. Let's hope it's not an alien party. Just make sure you don't drink anything. It might have a roofie.
Lewis, tracker coordinates lead me to the sewers. I am entering now.
I can't hear you very well. It must be bad signal. I've taken Dr. Blanche to the safe house.
Lewis, you are breaking up.
Watch your step. This might get dangerous. Make sure to contact me if you back up. Stay safe.
汚れるね。やだね。朝よ。匂いとかすごそうだね。マップあるし。おいおいおいおいおい。どういうことだい？みんな亡くなったばかり。待とうか。そっちにいるからまず片付けよう。いいよね。
Enemy contact! RoboCop!
その足。足はぐちゃぐちゃに。君が食らうんだよ。あ、そういうことね。電力が普及してないみたいになってた。なんか今回あれですね、先回りしてるね。 デッキから。留守電聞かないで調査始めちゃったり。だいぶ犠牲者がいっぱいですね、今回。フロートだけど、ちょっといるか、やっぱ、足りない感じ。すぐ弾痕消えちゃうからばらけてるかよくわかんない。わかんない。いける？銃の命中率を考えない。考える必要はないからね。間違えてシールド入っちゃった。スキルがあと1いけば、いらないスキルだ。でも攻撃力上がるからね。スローモーション。突入する。下手くそ。スキル。君が食らうんだよ。あれ目の前にあった。いやー、すごい装備してるね。これ吹っ飛ばせればよかったんですね。壁越しに一人燃えたみたい。また燃えた。
Lewis, can you read me?
Loud and clear. Are you out of the sewers already?
No, I found a signal booster.
A signal booster underground?
The entire OCP communication network runs down here. It looks like the mercenaries were tampering with it.
Wonder what they were up to.
Whatever. Stop them.
Mm. 素晴らしい連射力。S12 ってスパスだよね。スパスだよね、この見た目。スパス、スパスだね。それぐらいはわかる。お邪魔するよ。生きてるかい？ドアの前に誰か、誰もいない。誰もいない。君今爆弾投げなかったカーンって音がしたから、反射的に入ったけど、正解でしたね。お、やったー、ポイントだー。これで、攻撃力が 30% プラスした。次、推理上げる？影響力も気になるけどね。推理。でも走行だね。次は走行です。走行マックスにしよう。 なんでこんな爆弾とかちょこちょこ出てくるかな。右手にいるんじゃないかな。あれ、イベントシーン。あれと、グレネードランチャーか何かの間違いでは？すごい、長弾するから。どう？純粋なパワーで押し切る。あ、そうか。こいつらあれか。うん。はい。中数じゃがと何事？ここもいるのか、あれ？あ！
Do not be afraid. I am a police officer.
解放するっていうのはこういうことか。
I had this nasty dream that I was a homeless guy living in the sewers. Oh wait.
なんだって？これアイテム持てないのでは単純に。これはこれですごい、夢のマシンガンアタックはできるんだけど、貫通力と、拡散率もっと上げれないかなって思ったけど、上げるものもないんだよな。下手に合成させたくないしな。合成させないと、次は来ないしな。次っていうか、パーセンテージ上のが出ないしな。絶対リカバリーチャージ違うくない？何かでダメージを受けなきゃいけない気がするね。普通にタレットを処理してしまったから。あ、ダメージください。ありがとう。あれ、グレでも投げられてる音だったんでしょうね。これしかないの？駅なんかチップも、チップ？チップなりなんなり入ってるのかと。タレットをハッキングする。できちゃうんだ。何と戦ってるのこの人たちは。あれ、ダッシュ失敗した。ここでいいんか？お邪魔しまーす。そういうね。そういうことするんだ。 確かにその発想は強い。強いけど遅い。遅い。遅い。遅い。威力が低い。さすがに無理しすぎた。うん。もうさ、なんか、エンディングが来てんの？大丈夫？すごいパワーで今ご利用した。なんで、この人たちは。いい銃だよね。とあるゾンビのゲームでもね、これが出るからね。それだけが欲しい。それだけが打ちたい。自分の好みの銃ですからね。使いたい。いいデザインしてますよ、ブルーパップ。ブルーパップはね、こうマガジンが後ろにあるんですよね。他の銃と比べて。いいよね。いいよね。デザインがね。おっと、なんか怪しげな。これに関しては何も突っ込まないな、多分。ここら一体のデータを取ってからってことかな。イエーイ、チップ。チップ 11% とか書いてあった。チップの合成。全方位いらないんだって。本当に。全方位はやめてほしい。左はまあセーフかな。いや。まあいいや。全方位はね、ほんと使いづらいからね、やめてほしい。なんだろうね。全方位の使いにくさと言ったらもう、悲しくなるよ。だって、ここで使えるのってここかここだけですもんね。いる？リロード速度上げる必要もないしな。いや、使いどころがないんですけど、だってマガジン容量いらないでしょ？下がるもんね。30% だもんね、もっと。ないよ。26% よりないよ。ない。貫通力 30%。30% が限界か、今。まあ、これぐらいが無難って感じか。そうなると。まあ、パソコンとか吹っ飛ばしちゃったからな。これ。あら。おっと従業員、そして CEO。
I found the computer.
What did they need it for?
Retrieving and processing data from my evaluations.
Where was the data going?
OCP's mainframe computer. To access it, you need staff credentials, and they have been using Wendell's.
You're saying that OCP has Wendell on their payroll?
The old man is the one who signed his contract.
That son of a bitch. I knew he was behind all this. Can you send us over that data?
I'm uploading it as we speak.
I'll make sure Reed sees it ASAP, so we can get you a warrant for the OCP headquarters.
I am heading to OCP headquarters now.
お、ってことは今回最終回になるってこと？今回このまま最終回行く？だってもうね、この武器の潤沢な感じはもうラストですよ。さあ。なんかところどころ翻訳がミスってるのをちらほら見てしまう。いや、もしかしたらあれは正解かもしれない。
Even though we would like to prevent them, medical errors happen. According to one study, they are the #1 killer among all demographics, and that is unacceptable.
I was scared to hear what the study found. I wish there was something I could do.
You don't have to be scared anymore because now there is something you can do. Donate money to the Institute of an Unexpected Miracle, and don't worry about medical errors. Each dollar you spend will make you feel more secure, and how you feel is half the battle.
I paid $10, and now I feel much safer.
This is not insurance. You will not be covered against medical malpractice at any medical facility.
ラジオもよくこんなん流したね。とりあえずお金払ってから安心感増したよ。やったね。っていう話でしょ。今の。よくラジオ局、これ、広告で流していいってことにしたね。さて。やばい、なんか、なんだろうな。そんな目を開いてる意識はないけど。V の体の方は目を全力で開いてくれちゃう。やめてほしい。そんな頑張らないで。目乾いてるから。さあ。でもオールドマンは、今はね、そんな活動できてないから。
Hey, Murphy. We've been analyzing the files that you sent us. And it turns out that the data from your evaluations have been used to prepare an afterlife presentation. And get this, it's taking place right now. To put a cherry on top, the old man is in attendance. Just find where the afterlife presentation is taking place, and you'll catch the old man red-handed.
オールドマンさん。健康反対応する。止められないの？止められない、そう。止められないんだ。ロボコップが入ることに対してはちょっと止められないんだ。すごいね、大森じゃ。もう何やってる会社か全くわかんないんだけどさ。
Today's bring your kid to work day. Had no choice. His nanny killed herself this morning.
What? I think I know how to solve the jumper problem we're having.
Psychological support?
Nets. I will present my solution at today's meeting.
ロボコップ3で、会社がやばいことになってるんですけど、みんな、 飛び降りたり、何かしらの自害をね。
Hey, Robo, could you resolve this issue we're having?
してて、こんな死ぬのこれっていうぐらいロボコップするような人が亡くなってますからね。
Someone's got to escort this trespasser out of the building.
I could help in both cases.
Good. The breach seems like a big job. Once you're done with her, can you join me in the server room? It's just down the hall.
Sure he could.
Don't think it's over, lady. I'll check the security cameras later to see what you've been up to. Expect a visit from the police in a couple of days.
I'll buy coffee and donuts to welcome him.
それはありがたい。
You are responsible for that security breach.
I'm trying to save people's homes. Do I have to remind you what OCP is planning to do with the residents of Old Detroit to create space for Delta City?
A reminder will not hurt.
OCP needs to run Old Detroit into the ground to move forward with the creation of Delta City. The problem is there are people still living there. So OCP takes their property in exchange for supposed profit shares from the investment in the construction. I believe this loophole will allow OCP to rob these people of all they have. I need to find out what the estimates are for those additional costs. As you can imagine, they don't include them in their brochure. So I have to dig deeper. All the information I need to help those people is in the room where the security guard is expecting you. So can you help me get those records out?
まあ、恐喝は
I
ね。
will not let OCP hustle innocent people.
You'll find the relevant data on one of the servers. I'll be waiting here to pick it up.
市民守るのが優先だからね。いや、だから、とりあえず外にね。まあいいか。はい。結局、目標でセキュリティ違反はサーバールームどこ？受付通らずまずお仕事終わらす。広いね、さすが世界の大盛り社。こっちでいいのこれ。さすがロボコップ素通りできる。
Over here. Could you help me with these doors?
あ、はいはい。ぶち壊していく許可をもらわなきゃいけない。
The security breach caused them to lock down. Can you open them?
I need permission to enter the restricted area and damage OCP property.
Do whatever it takes.
OK。やったぜ。現場の管理者から許可をもらった。
Now, I need to reboot the security system. The malfunction shut down not only the doors, but also a nearby metal detector gate. That should do it. Thanks for your help, RoboCop. I'll stay here. I need to be sure the room is safe before the technicians arrive. My new dumbass boss will chew my ear off about it if I don't.
まあね、毎日勝手に変更されるならある意味、ね、確かに便利。
Better not touch that computer. If the technicians figure out that someone was messing with it, they'll be pissed. So, you're still...
あー、どういうことあれ
Your
あー、びっくりしたー。
security. What's that about?
he's a walking sack of incompetence. For example, he put this metal detector gate nearby with no one to supervise it. So that means I have to run and check it every time it beeps. And don't even get me started on the door codes. I think I can tell you that. You're an OCP cop, right? My boss made it so the new security code for each door is always some number that you can easily find around the door. Thank God the doors aren't locked with keys. He'd probably make us leave keys under doormats.
確かに。
My duty awaits.
何このスペース。カードキーを使ってまで開ける場所かあれ。配電盤がある。なんだ、何かあるのかこの辺り。まあ、配電盤なら、なんとなくやることわかりますけどね。ごめんね。ごめんね、通ったらなるよ、そりゃ。ロボコップ全身引っかかるから。顔の皮膚っぽいところでさえ、燃えちゃうからね。接続します。すごいよね。たったこれだけで接続できちゃうのに。ごめんね、もう一回来てもらうことになる。別ルートないかな。ごめんね、何度も。でも絶対これね、他のところでまた、なんかあるだろうけど。
Estimates. Do you have them?
Make good use of them.
You helped a lot of people with this, Murphy. But there is one more issue.
Security footage.
If I'm going to expose OCP, I'd rather not be disturbed by anyone. Could you...
Destroying evidence of a crime is beyond my programming.
Who's talking about that? Shuffling database records will do just fine. All you need to do is recharge yourself using the computer in the security room. You could sure use a pick-me-up. You look pale, to be honest.
I will do what needs to be done to protect the innocent.
Thanks to you, I'll be able to focus on what needs to be done as well.
Why so eager to fight OCP?
I fight the bad guys. And when it comes to bad guys, OCP is the worst. They forced my parents to give up everything they'd worked for. They accused my mother of lying in her documentaries meant to expose OCP. She didn't take it well. But revenge is good motivation, not a reason. I want to spare others the suffering that we went through, even if I have to sacrifice my career or freedom. But maybe now's not the time for this conversation. We have work to do.
ま、何にしようね。わー。何にせよね。やってることは犯罪なんだけどね。まあ、ロボコップはどっちかっていうと、シャッフルしちゃって出るんだ。扉を閉めれないね。ロボコップ自体は、あれか、2の時に、 根幹のプログラム
Send a summary message. Always send a summary to protect yourself. Now the guy will present your idea as his own.
プログラムを、プログラムを、関連して、リセットして、全部なくなったから、自由に動けるんですよね。絶対何かある。絶対何かある。トイレ問題。めちゃくちゃいい椅子に座っ、同じ？いや、気のせい。めちゃくちゃいい椅子に座ってやがるぜ、こいつら。まあ、エリートですからね。ここにいる人たちね。みんなちゃんとエリートの人たち。
Everyone knows it's because of you.
Well, that twerp messed with the wrong guy.
重役。あれでもここ ED いないんだ。確か1の時、ロボコップがここ襲撃した時は、ED が守ってて、対物ライフルかなんかでぶち抜かれてましたね。
This is a friendly reminder. Stealing office supplies will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Meg. Thank you.
名指しになってませんね、シャール。なんだかんだみんな自由にやってますよね。結構みんな自由にやってる気する。さて、そうそう、終わったよ。
I did some shuffling.
Thank you. The people of old Detroit will not forget what you've done for them.
Welcome to Omni Consumer Products. How may I help you?
A meeting regarding afterlife is taking place right now. I want to know where.
Let me check. Yes, that would be the executive conference room on the top floor. The elevators are behind me. But I'm looking at the guest list and I'm not seeing your name.
I will be the highlight.
何それ何そのかっこいいセリフ。
But you don't have the proper clearance. You won't be able to access the elevators.
Let me get that door for you.
Sir!
I saw that whole scene. The way they treated you. Not on my watch. Going up?
立ち位置に立ってなかったから怒られただけね。割と階層低いよね。
Shows what Detroit is capable of when not hindered by the city's worst. You probably know that better than anyone else. You deal with filth more than any of us. These miserable people, crammed into those tiny apartments like cockroaches. I swear I need a shower whenever I go canvassing in old Detroit. But not for much longer. I'm heading to a meeting about the Delta City relocations. So that we finally get the poor, criminal elements out of our great city. Exciting, isn't it? You and me together. We'll clean the city right up.
あれこの人、当選しちゃうのかな当選して3になっちゃうのかな ?3 は オールドデトロイトの人たちが、もう立ち退き命令を出されて、無視したら強制連行されてみたいな感じですね。強制連行というか、逆らったら射殺して、子供も大人も関係なく、逆らったら射殺。
He never smiles. There must be a catch. He set me up for something.
待って、トイレ、シャワーも兼ねてるのか。すごいね、トイレとシャワーと。なんかおしゃすぎて怖い。おしゃれな、洗面台なんだろうね。ドライヤーがワイヤレスだ。
Think they hung it upside down?
You have to stop coming to the office. You no longer work here. You were fired last month.
何なのこの会話。何してる？ここ社長室。この人さ、ボコップ3の日本製のアンドロイド、ロボット、サイボーグがね、出てくるんですけど、それの顔にしか見えなくなってますね、今ね。何体かしかも同時に出てくるんですよ。恐ろしい感じに。
Can someone take this robot away from here? I'm trying to work.
1だったらオムニ社の従業員に手出せないですけど、2の後なら、ね、オムニ社の人だろうと関係なく投げ飛ばせますからね。重曹ってもう、ダメ。ちょっと待って、これ、あれか、ED 入ってくんな。違うわ。あれワシントン
There is no one here.
What? Look around. See if we're missing something.
Do not be amazed when a man grows rich, for when he dies, he takes nothing with him. Until now. Afterlife, OCP's answer to death itself. As a frontrunner in human-machine hybrids, OCP is focused on proving that death is no longer the end. With a number of successful prototypes, our team continues to work tirelessly to ensure Afterlife is more stable than any of our previous cybernetic achievements. We've come a long way since OCP's first cyborg.
This is how I see myself.
To now.
Hi, I'm Eve, and I've died, but that's not stopping me. With the newest development in cyborg research, OCP was able to give me another chance. And now I'm back to enjoying my life. Or should I say, afterlife. Because at OCP, the goal is no longer to live, but to thrive after death. And since our friends in the government are fighting for human rights for all people that were once pronounced dead, my life will return to what it was in no time.
Under my legislation, RoboCop and all future cyborgs will be granted human rights. They'll be able to live, vote, and run their businesses just like the rest of us. Vote Mills, vote RoboCop.
Afterlife. Eternity today.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know someone was here.
Eve?
It's actually Meg.
Are you like me?
So you've seen the ad, huh? Sorry, I'm not a robot. Just a commercial actress. I've been a face for a lot of stinkers, but good luck selling afterlife. Technology that won't be available to us for the next 100 years or so, I've heard.
Where is everyone?
From what I understand, the old man canceled the meeting last minute. I don't know why no one tells me anything around here.
So he is behind all of it?
Who else would authorize funding of such a pretentious project?
So you are selling something that does not work?
That's advertising for you. At least with Afterlife, we won't get many complaints from the dissatisfied customers. 'Cause they'd be dead, you know?
What about all the money that went into research?
From what I hear, OCP gave it the college try. They spent a lot of money on some prototypes, but this time they ended up with nothing. That's how it often goes with these cutting-edge projects. I imagine there were quite a lot of unsuccessful RoboCops before you came along.
Where did they conduct the research for this project?
I don't know, but I don't think it's in this building. I've noticed that there are always big cooling trucks parked in front of OCP when they're showing off new tech.
Where is the old man?
Probably in his office at the end of the hall. But I don't think barging in unannounced is such a good idea.
I disagree.
さっきじゃない、前回ね、痛み止めとか使ったからね、怒りはしないでしょ。デルタシティ。結局完成することはなかったんだよね。新しい方でどうなったんでしたっけ、デルタシティ。さあ、5.1、ここで 5.1 拾った 5.1 は、鉄鋼弾、ダム弾。なんで電源が2つあるんですかね、何これ。まあいいか。ここにフロートがなくなる代わりに威力が上がるのか。じゃあ、それにしましょうか。早速詰まり始めてる。こうじゃろで、こうじゃろああいうじゃろここも上下じゃないとダメじゃろこっちの方が威力上がるね。めっちゃ上がるのか一応。もうダメだ。もうダメだ。いや、でもここさえ乗り切れば。右上だけとかないもんな。右と上がないんだよね。右と上。右と上。これ上下でいいのかこれ上下でいいんだ。よし。いいぞ。でもここ全力でしょでこれも全力入れちゃっていいでしょで、下、右。そんなんないよ。でもまあ 10% なら誤差だね。誤差ってことにして、とりあえず高いのぶち込むか。入らんわ。これしかないわ。貫通力ないなったけど。貫通力は1もないのか、ここ。ないね。ダム。 ちょっと合成するか、危ね。うん。どうしたらいいんだろうね。ないよ、もう。し。ああ、ぐるっと回ってきたね。女性用のところは普通にトイレなんだ。しよう。お邪魔するよ。元気ですか？
Put your hands up. You are under arrest.
おい、何やってんだ？
That's no way to talk to an acting CEO. You didn't come here to congratulate me? So, you haven't heard. It's been on every channel for the past hour. Watch some TV once in a while. Life's passing you by.
As the former CEO of Omni Consumer Products passed away earlier this morning, we at Channel 9 are deeply saddened by this horrific tragedy. Our condolences go out to the OCP family in these dark times. In other news, why do balloons make that popping sound?
ニュースの温度差で風邪ひきそう。
About time the old man kicked the bucket. A Japanese company is already eyeing to
シリーのお話ですね。日本
The
企業。
way he was managing the company lately, he'd basically run it to the ground, especially with his personal projects.
Afterlife.
Oh, you heard about that too. How desperate. Just die gracefully, you old fuck. But don't you worry about it. As an acting CEO, I'm putting a stop to all of OCP's unnecessary expenses. And that includes all of the old man's pet projects. So say bye-bye to Afterlife, and Delta City for that matter.
どっちがいいでしょうね。まあ。
Wendell is still out there.
The market will take care of him. With no one to finance his stunts, he'd need an army willing to mindlessly fight for him, and for free. So there's nothing for you to worry about anymore. Well, maybe about collecting unemployment, since I'm firing the entire police force and replacing them all with my robots.
Those robots are unreliable.
Oh, that's adorable. Especially coming from you. You'll get to see the improvements we've made firsthand. Since I need you to come to the Arms Expo. Just don't be late. Now, you leave. Bitches, come!
雑こいつ。
It's time to celebrate. Let's throw the old man a hell of a wake. Oh, Robo. That expo thing is a black tie event. Then again, I guess that doesn't concern you.
なんだかんだ仕事をする人だと思ってたけど、ぶっちゃけたね。
You could arrest me, officer. I even have my own handcuffs.
ぶっちゃけたね。やばいやばいやばい。自分著作権で叩かれちゃうからやめて。著作権ってこう表記されちゃうから。
Because of the tragedy that has struck our company, you will be informed by your superiors about the recommended ways to experience mourning. The meeting is not included as work time. Thank you.
会社の規約があるのかもしれませんね。重役とかがなくなった際は、こういうルールがありますよっていう説明ならもうしょうがない。忙しいでしょうね。歩いて降りるか。もう絶対ドンパチするって思ってたけど、全然ドンパチではなかったね。 特に何も会話がない。普通に女優なんだね、イブさんは。
The old man is dead.
Yeah, I just heard. So what do we do about afterlife?
Becker is shutting it down.
Not the only thing he's shutting down. I just got a call from the precinct. Everyone's been fired. So what now? What about Wendell?
We wait for his move.
He'll be desperate. I bet he'll try to get as many supplies as he can before his money runs out. But where will he go to do that?
The Detroit Arms Expo.
Shit, that's right around the corner. I could go there.
No, stay with Dr. Blanche. Becker wants me to attend the expo. This way, I can keep an eye on unwanted guests.
I hear you.
いやー、集まってる。
I can't believe he's gone. He was so young.
Such a tragedy, but are our bonuses safe?
確かに大事大事。お
Do they
金
know
大
who'll
事。
be the new CEO? I hope it won't be that Becker jerk from Security Concepts. Will the Japanese take over the company now?
乗っ取られ
We're still
る
on。from playing golf at the weekend, right? The old man would have wanted us to keep going.
乗っ取られる。乗っ取られる未来だよ、ここ。日本企業に。金光だっけ。なくなってしまわれたか。
You're here? Good. Proceed to the main stage and stand on the podium. There's an old friend waiting for you there already.
お、待て。待て、こいつはダメだぞ。こいつはダメだぞ。2の、ケイン入ってたやつじゃん、こいつ。ここが開いて、ここに、ヌークをね、大量にぶち込んで、動くやつでしたね。中身がケインっていう、なんかヌーク教、カルト集団の、まあ、ボスだったので、麻薬をね、作ってたんですけど。
We have to be on the lookout for
Do you
Antonovsky.
ever just stop? We won. So smile. Okay, don't smile. Creeping me out. It's showtime. Welcome, everyone, to the Detroit Arms Expo, where we will show you the newest, hottest advancements in urban warfare. Thank you. Thank you. Now, please, before we proceed, let's take a moment to honor the man who made all of this possible. So join me in a minute of silence. Now, let's start the
おい
party.
おい、せめて1分は1分でや
OCP
れ。
has always been the pioneer pushing the limits of what's been possible in security technology. Those efforts gave us RoboCop and RoboCop 2.
ロボコップ2じゃないじゃん、それ。失敗したじゃん。
That's right. But much like our late CEO, RoboCop is the past. We need to look at the future. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present OCP's newest achievement, The UEDs.
なんで武装させて持ってくるのさ。ダメだって。なんで銃持ってきてるの？
Solution to crime with the push of a button.
うん、なんで武装させてきた？
UEDs will be exclusively protecting the streets of Detroit, since the police left the citizens of our city to the mercy of the criminal element by going on a strike. But no need for alarm. UEDs are ready to patrol the city today. Today will be their first major test, the protection of the mayoral election rally. Now, let's open up the floor to the questions. I'm sure you're dying to hear more about my robots, yes?
I have a question for RoboCop. In view of the police strike, do you think these new robots are actually capable of protecting the city?
この人さっきいなかったさっきなんか、あれ大森社にいなかったUED 確かにまあ警察の役割はどうなんだろうな。戦闘能力で言ったら警察業務こなせるけど。クビになりました。
The police left because they felt threatened by the UEDs. And rightfully so, my machines are superior in every way. A presentation is in order to show that those are not just empty words.
I
have another question for RoboCop. It's about the candidates for mayoral elections.
Who cares? It can't even vote in the damn thing. It's just an OCP product.
There are a lot of people that value his opinion. Polls showed that RoboCop's words and actions have influenced ratings for both candidates several times already. So, RoboCop, could you give us all a definite answer and put our minds at ease? Is Mills' promise to grant you and all future cyborgs human rights enough to earn your support? Knowing you'd possibly get your freedom back?
Freedom to do what exactly? Get back with his family? Start a business? Join a bowling team?
Or will you, contrary to your creator's interest, encourage people to vote for Mayor Kuzak, OCP's loudest adversary?
いや、誰も支持するつもりは。
I support no one.
That's surprising. Based on your earlier comments, many people came to the conclusion that you were siding with Mills. But I think we can take your statement as a withdrawal of support.
Well, there you have it. Now we can get back to why we all gathered here. My robots. It's time to present what these bad boys are capable of, huh? I just need to find the remote.
What?
And where did I put it?
じゃあなんで歩いてきたの？
Is that normal?
あ。
Huh? It's just a prototype. No need to worry.
More will come.
What the hell are you talking about?
What was that?
毎回
All of you need to leave.
毎回新製品はこうなるのか。
What is happening?
待って。終了。だだだだだだだだだだだだだ。硬いんですけど。あれ？よいしょ。コンバットショットガンとりあえず拾ったけど、いいですね。自分で、 いい銃があるじゃないですか。ここで、うわー、いい銃があるじゃないですか。いった。
Did you remember?
No, damn it. But there's another way. We can't control it.
きつい。敵痛い。ロボはダメだって。ゴミ言うなし。ただベッカーさん、なんか、ないの？
How many are there?
で、リモコン。あー、これあったんだ、ぐーぞ。ほんと早く気づくんだった。あれと目の前にあったんだよね。特になんもないかなぁと。食品とかもあるかと思ったけど、なさそうですね。うい。もっとダンス持てていいと思うんだけどな。情けですね。お、これ知らない。初めて見たかもしれない。
What is your plan?
I give the orders and you follow them. Maybe it'll work that way for once. Okay, since I open the gate, you clear the way to Hall C.
I remember differently.
Your memory is glitchy.
これ使いたいな。うわ、水ら。強いのは確かだけど、狙いづらいね。あー。うん。股関節のところを狙えば、あれですね。股関節のところだと走行が薄いから、十分吹っ飛ばせるって思ったけど、 ナイパー自分も欲しいんですけど。いやー。結局サブマシンガンの方が強いかな。またショットガン微妙だしね。今んとこ一応、終わりかな。今んとこ一応市民の犠牲者はいなさそうだね。めっちゃ喋ってる。
This EMP device, how does it affect me?
あれじゃん。スーパーライフル。これが欲しかったんよ。まあこのスコープはいらんのだけど。困る。チップ。ないね。いや、ここで。そう来るか。よし、行こう。何この子。ナイフや。待って。うわぁ。グラボン？あ、この子味方か。全然味方でございませんね、あの子ね。ベッカー狭いところだからあの子ロケットが通らないんだけど変に回転する球を使うからなあ、硬い。V ハッカーいないかな。待って、めんどくさい。めんどくさくなってきちゃったな。めんどくさくなってきちゃったなーってことで、やばいね。ないね。じゃあ一番忘れたな。なんだー。 はい。爆音です。結局連射が強い。
Why is this device here?
Uh-huh. 本来ならなんかね、うまいこと隠れたり、これぶん投げたりって感じだったんでしょうけど。残念ながらただただ硬いやつってね。あー、これあれか、傭兵部隊が持ってるやつだね。すごいマガジンだよね。この銃。あ、これもあるじゃん。まあ、フロートで弾幕あるから関係ないんだけどね。もうね。めちゃくちゃ押すな。ロケランだ。やっちゃ。4発もある。ぶっ飛ばしてやんで。どこで使うかもうわかんないけどね。アサルトライフル、アサルトライフル。回復？証拠とかなんか、そういうのはないんだね。まあ、それはエキスポに持ってきてはいないか。ケバブとかやるやつじゃん。スキル使っちゃった。なんか厨房に対物ライフル置いてあるの。すごい。意味がわかんない。して、スキルが1あるから、エンディング近いからね。エンディング近いからでやってるけど、もう日付変わるんよ。そろそろ、突っ込んでいくか。さて、お次。
Oh no.
I figured I'd meet you here, RoboCop.
Seems like you two have a lot to talk about. I don't want to be in your way.
Nonsense, Mr. Becker. Since I have you here, thank you for providing me with this little thing. I was looking for a loyal partner. I was hoping it would be RoboCop, but your droids will have to suffice.
No problem. And thank you for choosing OCP. Now that my work is done here, so I'm just gonna get...
RoboCop, now that the old man doesn't need you, I don't need you. Keeping you alive this long was a mistake. Let me erase that mistake. Sorry, I won't be staying to witness this. I need to start packing up the toys. Take care of him.
当たらなかった。当たんなかった。なんだ。とりあえず、回復入れながら、まとまってるやつら吹っ飛ばして、あれは、 危なかった。あと一発。ん？ロケラン持ってきてよかった。てか、ロケラン撃ったのにあいつ当たらんかった。びっくりしたー。やばい、認識が。なんだ？そんな、ルイスさん、あなたはまだ3まで生きてるから大丈夫。痛いな、お前ら。は。やばい、もう現実か現実じゃないかわからんくなるやつ。倒したっぽい。いや、まだ終わらない。吊るされとるー。
It's actually impressive how stubborn you are. At the same time, it's heartbreaking knowing that you never.
2みたいに手足ちぎられちゃうよ。
Your creators made sure of that. That chip OCP implanted in your brain, the one that was supposed to help you. It served as my collateral. It made sure that you could never touch me. It's activated with this. Oh, but I'm sure you already put that together. The old man wanted me to use it sparingly, as long exposure would melt your brain. Oh, now that's a visual. But since the old man's gone, I can do whatever I want.
We packed everything, sir.
Splendid. Duty calls. But I'm leaving you with something to remember me by. Good night, Murphy. Oh, it's been exhilarating. Now it's time to take what's mine.
衝撃波を出そう。
You're leaving us again? Please.
He's waking up. Oh no. What do we do?
Murphy, stay calm. He's in so much pain.
The chip. Remove it.
The evaluation chip? How do we do that?
I think I can help. There's a button here that will shut him down.
Why is this place so deserted? What's with all the noise?
It's Murphy. OCP sabotaged him. That's why Wendell was able to get the upper hand.
Why? RoboCop's their program.
They wanted RoboCop's data to use in the Afterlife project. And no wonder. RoboCop is the only successful cyborg that OCP has managed to produce. After they got what they needed, they just wanted him out of the way, without getting their hands dirty.
Those scumbags. What now?
We need to get that chip out.
It should be under the helmet. I saw someone take it off once. I think I can do it.
What about the chip?
It's here, but I don't think I can.
Let me. I'm not squeamish. I've done far worse things for far less. There you go, you little bastard.
Is this it? Should I turn him back on?
Do it. So, Murphy, how you doing?
I am doing well, officer. So many familiar faces. Are we celebrating?
Wendell certainly is. He stole a shit ton of heavy-duty equipment from that military expo. What happens when he decides to use it?
He already has.
You've got some nerve coming in here.
With no police on the streets, every gang in the city is on the rampage. Detroit's on fire.
She's right. I've got a call that Windows goons hacked the election broadcast to send a message.
Citizens of Detroit, I'm sorry to inform you that help is not coming. You've been abandoned by the police, by your politicians, and by OCP. They all promised you a better life and tried to give you hope. And where did that lead you? Into the cesspool. I feel your frustration. I empathize with it, but let's not stop there. Let us do the only thing we can. Let's burn this filthy city to the ground. And from the ashes, let's rebuild something new. Something better.
This is bad. Can we do anything about it? I mean, we've all been fired.
Never stopped us before. But where do we start?
The new mayor is stranded downtown. That's as good a place as any.
All right, let's gear up. What do you say, Murphy?
I thought you would never ask.
Murphy, Lewis, Washington. Head downtown and help the mayor. I'll try to get as many officers to join you as I can.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Everyone else? There are phones that need answering and no staff to do it.
Sure. Why not?
Does anyone even know who won the election?
Actually, no. But whoever did, they'll have a hell of a time cleaning up this mess.
はい。というわけで今回は、ここで終わりにしたいと思います。次回多分最終回かなやっていきたいと思います。だいぶ。いややっぱ弾幕でしたね。正解は弾幕でした。フルオートの、オートフィーダー。一発一中で。ここいらないのか。オートフィーダーあるもんな。これもリロード速度いらない。マガジン容量もいらないもんね。飾りだもんね。確かにダメージは低いけど、別に、ね。フルオートが入るからまあいっかっていう感じですね。では、見てください。 くださった方ありがとうございました。おつみてです。おやすみなさい。あ、ここ。ファンクションキーでショートカットだったん。知らなかった。おやすみなさい。